Oh, Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our third event on our fifth monster truck season. Been away for a couple weeks, but we are back at it, trying to get on a more consistent upload here on the main channel, having a ton of fun over on Hawkeye Holler 2, link down below, having a ton, and I mean a ton of fun racing Hot Wheels over there. So if you just want to see standard Hot Wheels racing, head over to Hawkeye Holler 2 and check out the content over there. Now, as we all know, the main channel right here is for our BBTs, our big, beautiful trucks. And again, we are continuing on with season 5 for our monster trucks, and we have made it to the mountain event number 3. Now, of course, our seasons are 8 weeks if I don't take long pauses in between events. But anywho, we've seen 2 different winners so far, the Volkswagen Bug and Recreational winning on their other tracks. I'm not going to tell you what. In case you haven't seen it, head back and check out the previous videos for this monster truck season. Huge thank you to my Patreon members and my YouTube members for always holding down the port, not only here, but over on the second channel as well. Now, I really wanted to do a Halloween event, but again, time constraints with running 2 channels, working a full-time job, it wears you out once in a while, and unfortunately, some videos just don't make the cut. So hopefully next year we can have a Halloween special. Gonna aim for a Christmas special this year, but we will see what happens. Now, over on Hawkeye Holler 2, we are doing a demolition tournament, have 2 winners advancing with that. And of course, just having a ton of fun. Head over, check it out again. Now, don't forget, I do have a Cameo. So if you guys want personalized videos from me, head to my Cameo. It is linked down below. Love to do special requests. Just keep it appropriate. Again, link down below. And again, holidays are coming up. Everything you see on the table, you can find on my Amazon storefront. Top link down below. Using that link helps support the channel. I do get compensation from it, so it's a good way to help it out if you don't want to become a Patreon member or a YouTube member, where tiers start at $1. Now, anywho, drug out the intro long enough. Let's go ahead and get to racing. Now, as always with this 5th monster truck season, it is just a 1 upload video. So we are doing it a little bit different. So we're going to have groups, we're going to have rounds, 3 races per vehicle, per groups of vehicles. There we go. I got mush mouth like crazy. So best 2 out of 3. Let's see who gets it done between Recreational and Night Shifter. I know it's been a long time coming for event number 3. It's been a long time coming for the return of the mountain. Now, we're here. Let's race. Oh, Recreational crashes off the bat. Oh my goodness, last event's winner is struggling. Recreational in the dirt. Night Shifter, he's up 1. He needs to win 1 more race to move on to the round of 8. And of course, as always, after each race, we will switch lanes between the 2 competitors. Now, let's see if Recreational can hold a firm grip on the track. Let's go. Oh, drag race to the finish. Too wide at the line. Night Shifter ran into the podium. Now we are going into a backbreaker. Now remember, if you win a main event, or an event, I should say, we don't have main events anymore. If you win an event, you get 2 extra points come the end of the season. Let's go. One final time. Backbreaker. Oh, they both crash out. And just like that, we have a double DNF. So that means we have to go to the points. And guess what? These 2 trucks are tied in points at 27 apiece. So that means we have to go to who's ever won an event, which is Recreational. So Recreational will move on to the round of 8 by default. And we will give Night Shifter 1 point to their scorecard. A couple of friendly faces up next, Trolls and Zerg. All right, let's not have a repeat of the last set of races. Trolls versus Zerg. Let's drop those gates. All right, Zerg will win the first race. So now with the mountain, there is a little bit of buoyancy in the track. So when these trucks crest the hill, they need to be very careful coming back down. Make sure their wheels are in between the tracks or else you're gonna crash. It also comes down to how heavy a truck is. The heavier the truck, the more they're gonna put weight onto those buoyant track pieces. All right, here we go again. Alrighty, we are having a dominant lane in the far lanes right over here. Trolls will go up 1. It means we're tied. Let's go into a backbreaker. Now, this version of the super stretch is highly elevated. Highly elevated. Anywho, let's see who gets it done in the backbreaker one final time. Trolls. All right, Zerg is in the dirt. We're gonna go ahead and give him 2 points. We'll line him up over here with the other losers. And Trolls sliding through on his lid, getting it done. Coming up next is gonna be Steer Clear, taking on Bigfoot. I also cannot thank you guys enough for coming back, even though we do have lapses in videos. Seriously, the Hawkeye Holler Nation is amazing. I dropped the string. There's nothing new there. Anywho, here we go. A good race between both trucks, but Steer Clear will strike first. Now, we haven't seen a truck be able to go back to back yet. Will Steer Clear be the first one? Let's go. And he certainly will be. Bigfoot ran into the side of the finish gate. Steer Clear moves on. Bigfoot, 3 points. Coming up next, it will be Will Trash It All taking on the Land Rover Defender. Now, I know our points are a little different here for our monster truck seasons. Basically, what you want to do, you want to finish further ahead of your opponents. That way you can bank the most points. Let's go. Steer Clear taking out the trash. He goes up 1. He needs 1 more. All right, Will Trash It All. Can he follow in Steer Clear's footsteps and go 2 and out? Let's go. Oh, he will not. It is a double DNF. All right, double DNF means we race them 1 more time. A third and final race is up next for these two. It is not a backbreaker, as this is not a tie-breaking race. Here we go. And just like that, our third and final race, it goes to the Land Rover, but we have to go to points, as that was our third and final race between these two. Will Trash It All sits at 17, Land Rover with 12. Land Rover is eliminated. Will Trash It All moves on. Moving on, Mega Rex, Bread Boys. Alrighty, Roo. Couple heavy trucks. The track's really gonna get a workout with these two giants. Let's go. Good race, though. An amazing race between these two. It will go to Bread Boys, so let's switch lanes. And you know what to do. Do it again. All right, Bread Boys is looking at a 2-and-out victory. Can it happen? Here we go. Oh, it will happen. Oh, poor Mega Rex leaving the mountain with 5 points. But how about Bread Boys getting it done by sliding on the side? Moving on. Good job. All right, up next, you got the V-Dub Bug, who already has a victory under his belt, taking on last season's champion, Gunster. Now, Gunster really hasn't had the season he's wanted. It's been kind of a lull run this go around. Let's see if it changes. Let's go. An amazing run from Gunster. I think he got a little air over the hill. Very good. All right, lanes are switched. Gunster is looking at a 2-and-out victory. Seems pretty strong so far. Let's go. And of course, as I say that, that's not your trophy quite yet. As I say that, the Volkswagen Bug comes and gets a victory. We're going into a backbreaker yet again. What a race. A lot of back and forth action in today's event. So if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It helps the channel out so very much. All right, one final time. Let's go. And the champ is here. Moves on. We'll go ahead and get the Bug. 6 points. All right, up next, Volkswagen Drag Bus taking on Buzz Lightyear. All right. It's going to be a good pairing between these two. Zerg was eliminated. How well will Buzz Lightyear fare? Let's go. Ooh. The Volkswagen Drag Bus with a little intimidation came off of his rails, and I think Buzz got a little scared. He swerved. All right, Drag Bus using the intimidation factor. Will he do it a second time? Let's go. And once again, we are heading into a backbreaker. All right, the backbreaker seems to be where a lot of these races are won and lost. Here we go, one final time. Let's go. And just like that, I told you, won and lost in a backbreaker. 7 points to the Drag Bus. 2 Volkswagens eliminated back to back. Let's go ahead and grab Buzz. Getting eaten up by an alligator. Nom, 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 nom. All right, Buzz moves on. One final set of races for the first round. It's 5 Alarm taking on SpiderMan. All right, a couple of lighter trucks. How well will they fare conquering the mountain? Let's go. Ooh, man. Yeah, how about that? Using your opponent to push you across the finish line. 5 Alarm goes up 1. Now, the more this track gets worn in, the more bouncy it will become. All right, here we go. And 5 Alarm going back to back. He moves on to the round of 8. But SpiderMan, we'll give you 8 points. How about that? All right, started with 16 down to 8. The video continues. Kicking off the round of 8, you will have Recreational taking on Trolls. If you haven't already, head to my Teespring store and pick up your Peace, Love, and DIECAST Racing merchandise. It helps support the channel, and I mean, it looks really cool. Let's go. Recreational struggles again in their first race. Recreational is now down by 1. Can Trolls go back to back? I better switch those lanes up real quick. Oh my goodness. About got a little ahead of myself. There we go. We're gonna, oh no, oh geez. Okay, all right. There we go. We're lined up, we're ready to go. Lanes are switched. Let's drop those gates. And Trolls struggles in the far lane. Backbreaker time. One final time between Recreational and Trolls. Who will get it done? Let's go. Yeah, that went well. And by default again, because we go down to points, Recreational will advance. Will he Mickey Mouse his way to an event victory? 2 events in a row? Well, hard to say. 9 points for Trolls. All right, here we go. Steer clear versus Will Trash It All. All right, Will Trash It All, steer clear. Let's go. Oh no, Will Trash It All took an early exit. Time to switch lanes, do it again. Steer clear, up by 1. The cool thing about Hawkeye Hauler Monster Truck Seasons is every point counts. You gotta be on your best. Let's go. And the mighty Steer Clear will move on to the round of 4. Will Trash It All, we'll give you 10 points. Moving on, Bread Boys versus Gunster. Fun stuff. I have been stacking up on new Hot Wheels monster trucks, so look forward to a Monster Truck King of the Hill where our current king, Recreational, will defend his crown. Can he do it for 3 times in a row? That's for a later date. Let's go. Good race. All right, this alligator is really having a luncheon with Gunster, but Gunster will strike first. Bread Boys was right there with him. It was almost too wide at the line. Can Bread Boys fire back and send this into a backbreaker? Well, let's find out. Here we go. Unfortunately, it will not be so. 11 points for Bread Boys. But how about that bicycle move and little drift across the finish line? Gunster, welcome to the round of 4. All right, final set of races for the round of 8. Buzz Lightyear taking on 5 Alarm. All right, 1 spot remains for the final 4. Who's it gonna be? Let's go. Oh man, I thought 5 Alarm was gonna save that. Little too late. Buzz goes up 1. Is it little too late for 5 Alarm? Here we go. It is not. We're heading into a backbreaker. All right, one final time. Here we go. And 5 alarm eliminated, but hey, 12 points. That ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. 12 points for them. Buzz Lightyear, welcome to the final 4. And just like that, 4 trucks remain. Who moves on to the final 2? Kicking off the final 4, Recreational and Steer Clear, Battle of the Heavyweights. Regardless of what happens between these next set of races, it will be a heavyweight versus lightweight in the final 2. Let's go. Ooh, double DNF. Will Recreational Mickey Mouse his way into the final round? Oh no. All right, if Recreational wins, I mean, if any truck wins, we still have a 3rd race between these 2. Let's go. Ooh, man. Recreational laying down the law, crosses lanes, across the median. Got a victory. One more race. Can Steer Clear come back? Again, this is not a backbreaker. This is just a 3rd and final race. If Steer Clear wins, we go to points, which means Recreational would advance. So really, there's no point in running this race, but we're going to anyways. Let's go. Now that was a photo finish too wide at the line, but unfortunately Recreational once again on point. We'll move on to the final 2. 13 points for Steer Clear. Sorry, bud. Should have won the first race. All right, Gunster and Buzz Lightyear are next. All right, I love both of these trucks, but I have to be pulling for last season's winner, Gunster. Let's go. Another photo finish, but Buzz Lightyear will get the first victory. All right, Buzz Lightyear has the final 2 in his sights. Here we go. All right, we're heading into a backbreaker. Funny how the far lanes in the beginning of the video were the money lanes. Now it's these inside lanes. Look at that. All right, a brack. I do that every time. A backbreaker cometh. One final time. Who will meet Recreational in the final round? Let's go. And it will be good old Buzz Lightyear moving on to the final round. Gunster, how about 14 points? Alrighty, the final round is here. Recreational once again looking to go for an event victory, taking on Buzz Lightyear. But guess what? We do not go on points. You need to win 2 races straight up. So when it comes all down to this, if you cannot win 2 races, you will not win this event. Here we go. And how about that? Buzz Lightyear will strike first. Recreational does not like those far lanes. How about that? All right, now Recreational is in the money lanes. Will it prevail for him? This could be one final time. Who's it gonna be? Buzz Lightyear 2 and out. And just like that, it will not be back-to-back for Recreational, but we will still give them 15 points on the scorecard. But we're not here to talk about Recreational. We don't talk about losers. We talk about winners, and that belongs to Buzz Lightyear. Who will win the mountain, conquer the mountain, dominate the mountain, and his competition? 20 points for Buzz Lightyear, plus an additional 2 come the end of the season. The more events you win, the more bonus points you can stack up at the end of all of it. So Buzz Lightyear will be our third different winner on the season. A third winner in the books, and that means this video has come to an end. So this is what the points look like before. As we can see, Volkswagen Bug on top, but now the updated points. Recreational takes the lead, but it is a 1 point difference between first and second. Buzz Lightyear is hot on his tails, and we are heading to the loop track next, where some of these heavyweights may struggle. Gunster did really well on the loop track. That will be event number 4, so hopefully I will see you guys back here for that. Do all the good stuff for me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely make sure you're a part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation today. If you're able, consider becoming a Patreon member or a YouTube member, such as these fellas right here. It helps support the channel so very much. Purchasing from my Amazon storefront, booking me on Cameo, purchasing a t-shirt, anything you can do helps support the channel and keeps the show on the road and funds videos just like this. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Seriously, guys, thank you for coming back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here at the Holler for event number 4 here on our 5th Monster Truck season. And don't forget, our King of the Hills will be defending their crowns in a double, in a double episode, just like we did last time, where we will have the Hot Wheels Monster Truck King Recreational and the Spin Master King Gravedigger duke it out. Who's it gonna be? Well, tune in to find out. I'll see you guys back here at the Holler. Peace, love, and DIECAST Racing. I am out of here. Seriously, guys, Hawkeye Holler Nation is amazing. I love you guys. I'm out.